Ever find yourself scrolling through, all those viral videos and memes online and wonder, like, what's the big deal?
Right, like it's just internet stuff.
Exactly. But what if I told you there's this whole field of study dedicated to understanding how these memes actually work?
Yeah, it's called Memetics, and it's pretty fascinating stuff.
So today we're doing a deep dive into the world of memes, like what they are, where the idea came from, and how they shape our world in ways you might not expect.
And trust me, you'll start to see memes everywhere. We're talking beyond just those funny images. This affects everything from music and fashion to, believe it or not, even architecture.
Seriously, architecture. Okay, so you've probably seen the Wikipedia article on memes, right?
You mean the one that says it's like an idea, behavior, or style that spreads by imitation?
Yeah, that's the one. It basically means anything that gets copied and passed on can be a meme.
Which is kind of wild when you think about it.
Yeah.
Because, like, that jingle you can't get out of your head, that's a meme. That awesome dance move everyone's doing on TikTok, meme. It's all about how information replicates.
Right, like how it evolves. So
Yeah.
get this, the word meme itself didn't come from Silicon Valley or anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it actually came from an evolutionary biologist, Richard Dawkins. He wrote The Selfish Gene.
Oh, right. I've heard of that.
And Dawkins, he wasn't just talking about, genes and DNA. He made this brilliant connection between genes and cultural information.
So, like, those catchy tunes, trendy fashions, those are basically cultural genes.
Exactly. He said they're subject to, like, variation, heredity, and selection, just like genes. They can mutate, spread, and even disappear completely based on how well they replicate within a culture.
Huh. So that annoyingly catchy jingle stuck in your head, it's not just an earworm, it's evolution in action.
Ha! I know, right? And get this, Dawkins used some surprising examples to prove his point. He talked about melodies, catchphrases, even like the technology behind building arches, all spreading through imitation.
Wait, so like Roman aqueducts were basically ancient Roman TikToks?
Well, maybe not exactly, but you're getting the idea right. The design of those aqueducts, they were a solution to a problem, and the successful ones got copied, just like a viral video gets shared.
And boom, the idea spread. Just like that. It's happening all around us. Think about Kilroy was here from World War II.
Yeah.
Or that Beatles album cover everyone recreates. It's all connected.
Mind-blowing, right? Who knew those silly internet memes could be a window into how our entire culture evolves?
Yeah.
So it's like memes aren't just random things popping up. They're battling it out for a spot in our culture, and only the strong survive.
Exactly. It's survival of the fittest, meme style.
So what makes a meme fit then? Is it all about being like shocking or hilarious?
Well, humor helps, for sure, but it's not the whole story. Dawkins, he had these two key things a meme needs to succeed: retention and transmission.
Retention, transmission. Okay, break those down for me. What do they even mean when we're talking like jingles and funny cat pictures?
Sure, so retention is all about, like, how well something sticks in your mind. Those jingles you can't get out of your head, memes you're repeating days later, boom, that's retention.
The stickier, the better.
Exactly. The more memorable, the more likely it is to hang around in our collective memory. But then there's transmission. How does a meme go viral, basically, from one brain to the next?
Okay, yeah, that's the big question.
So transmission is about how easily it spreads. Could be someone telling a joke or an idea in a book, music, even like social movements.
Oh, I
All about how that meme gets around.
So it needs to be memorable, A&D, easy to share. No wonder that catchy song is stuck in my head. It's got both.
Right. But here's where it gets even cooler. Memes don't just exist alone, they interact, forming these big networks of ideas and stuff, like those memeplexes we mentioned.
Right, right. Memeplexes. So those are like clusters of memes that kind of back each other up.
Exactly. Think of a meme like one piece of a puzzle. A memeplex is a whole chunk of that puzzle all connected.
And each meme adds to the whole picture.
Yeah. For example, think about like a religion. You've got individual memes, rituals, beliefs, even the way people dress. Combine those, and bam, you've got a whole religious tradition. A memeplex.
So we're not just talking about silly internet stuff here.
Yeah,
This memetics thing, it could explain some pretty big parts of human culture.
absolutely. Which leads to a big question. If memes are this powerful, can we actually study them scientifically?
I mean, that's a good question, right? Like, we can see these memes spreading, evolving, but it's not like physics or something.
Right, memes don't exactly follow, like, scientific laws.
Exactly. So is it even really science?
Well, that's the debate, isn't it? Studying memes, or memetics as it's called, it's a bit of a gray area.
So what's tripping people up? If we can see it happening, why is it so hard to, like, pinned down?
One of the big things is, unlike genes, memes don't have a physical structure. There's no DNA for a meme. It's all information constantly changing as it goes from person to person.
Codes like trying to study, I don't know, smoke or something. You can see it, but good luck measuring it.
Yeah, kinda. But there are researchers who think brain imaging might be the key.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Like, if we can see how brains react to information, maybe we can actually pinpoint what was it, the neural activity of memes?
Wow. Brain scans for memes. That's kind of wild. But on a different note, we've been talking about the fun stuff, but memes can be, well, not so fun too, right?
Definitely. Like any powerful tool, they can be misused.
And our source material actually talks about this, like how some scholars use memetics to study the spread of, bad ideas.
Yeah, and there's this guy, Jack Balkin, a legal scholar. He wrote about how some ideologies, even if they're based on, like, bad info, they can go viral through these memetic
He
processes.
even calls them fantasy memes, right? Because they play on people's fears, even if they're totally false.
Exactly. And just like those catchy jingles, these bad ideas, they can clump together into those memeplexes and become really hard to break apart.
Man, this is a lot to process. We started with silly internet things. Now we're talking about like the evolution of culture, the nature of belief, heavy stuff.
It really makes you think, right?
Definitely.
But
So next time you see a meme, remember you might be witnessing something much bigger than you realize.
it's like a glimpse into how we work, how we think, how we connect.
Absolutely. This has been quite a journey. But as always, we like to leave you with something to think about. If our minds are constantly bombarded with these memes, all vying for attention, how much control do we really have over what we believe? Something to ponder. Until next time.